Shelly Maguire, the founder and developer of Ice Element Skincare and the 2-Minute Miracle Gel. Now, I'm really excited that you're able to join or view this presentation because what I wanted to do was to create videos that were specifically informative and targeted to people like yourselves, salon and spa owners. Because as you'll see in the videos, this is how I got into the skincare business, and it's also how I elevated my career and my brand through one product. So I'm really excited that you're able to view this, and I hope that after you see this presentation, you'll get with the person who showed this to you. And if you have any questions or you need any additional information, we're always here to help. Now, thank you so much. People may not realize, but the 2-Minute Miracle Gel was actually developed while I was in my own salon and spas. And I want to tell you about the history of this product, but first a quick story. When I was about 12 years old, I was diagnosed with a disease called cystic fibrosis. And I was told my life expectancy would be shortened to 18 years of age. But as I got into my 20s, I realized that I was very much alive and still healthy and really wanted to continue taking control of my health and my nutrition and my weight because I was overweight. My skin had gone through trauma due to all the stress and medication, and I was just not in a healthy space. And I thought maybe if I got into the salon and spa business and opened up a real small wellness spa, I could actually help myself. And then if it worked, I could help other men and women also feel better about themselves. So even though I had no really background in this industry at all, I bought a very small salon and spa in my area. Now this was an 8-station hair salon. It had been there probably 25 years, and it had maybe 900 square feet. But what I did was I took this small space and I took out a few of the chairs that weren't being used or rented. I opened up a very small spa room, and then I made the front with a retail area. And that was my hope, was to be able to use this to really drive new business in and really get the full experience of a spa. Now we started doing salon services, cutting hair, color, and all of that. And then I had one esthetician that was starting to get a little bit busier. But what I noticed was that as we brought women in, and they would spend at the time, I think, $50 or $60 for a 1-hour facial, where we would cleanse and tone and exfoliate and help purify the skin and have them leave with this beautiful glowing skin. When we walked them up to the front retail area, where I had really all the different kind of products that they could ever want to choose from, women could not make a choice. It was confusing. There were too many products, there were too many steps, and people really didn't know what they wanted. So what they do? They walked out without anything. So whereas I had hoped that my retail sales would support my spa services, I found the opposite. My spa services were at a great place, but I had absolutely no retail follow-up. So I thought there's got to be a better way. I wanted to think about one product that could do really pretty much everything that we did in that spa service, but be a retail product. One product that could do cleansing and toning and moisturizing and hydrating and brightening and exfoliating, but something that could be a retail product. And that is how I developed the 2-Minute Miracle Gel. Now, what this one product, now at the time it wasn't even called 2-Minute Miracle, it was called the Gel Mask. But what this one product did for me and my business was nothing short of a miracle, and actually was the reason why we changed the name to a 2-Minute Miracle. Because in 2 minutes, we were able to give salon quality results to each person every day right at home. And what we noticed is that they were able now to get their salon service, their spa service, come out, buy a retail product, take it home. We could keep up with their results at home, and it made them more likely to come back for the next spa service because they liked the results they were getting, and they were getting something simple to use, quick, easy, progressive but not aggressive on the skin, and it worked 100% of the time on 100% of the people. Now, over the course of the next 10 years, I grew from that one small 900 square foot space to 3 mega large salon and spas, with each location being over 4,500 square feet. I had 125 employees for 10 years, and we cranked spas, facial, massage, hair, nails, skin. But what was amazing was the 2-Minute Miracle Gel was able to accomplish everything that I needed to grow my business. And that's what I want to share with you today. How you can take one product and teach other salon and spas how to duplicate what I've done. Now, how could a product really be responsible for growing the business? Let me tell you what it can do for your business. Number one, it can drive in new traffic because there are so many salons out there. It's a competitive business. And the products that are offered in the salons and spas don't really vary that much. But we had one product that was a word of mouth product. When someone tried it and bought it and took it home, the first thing they did was tell their daughters and their sons and their neighbors and their sisters and their mothers and their brothers and everyone about it, and that drove in new traffic. Number two, I was able to use it to either enhance the current services that we already offered and upcharge for these services, or use the 2-Minute Miracle as a gratis, free add-on service. Now, what that did, when we charged for it, it drove up my dollar profit per customer. The traffic that I already had in there, I was able to turn a higher profit per customer. And when we did it as a free add-on service, we were able to drive up the customer satisfaction. Number three, we were able to offer unique products and unique services through the 2-Minute Miracle Gel. And we're going to get into talking about all of these as to how you can address each one of these. It also drove up retail sales because as people came in to buy the gel, they take a gel home. And then when they started to run out of that, they would come back and I was able to sell them on the other products in the line as I expanded. As well as every time they returned for retail, they were more likely to pick up a nail polish or a shampoo. Whereas new people came in to buy the product that had never seen the 2-Minute Miracle Gel. When they got in my salon, they looked around and then they started asking about what services did I do. And eventually I could turn these retail customers into salon and spa customers. So it was a really wonderful synergistic approach. Hair, skin, and nail customers became retail customers, and retail customers became hair, skin, and nail customers.